that father and son on the same stage, pushing each other the whole way, kind of supporting each other. We're like a team of two, army of two. Uh, we're going to hopefully bring on the series like every win, every setback. You're going to see it all. Maybe a few late night rice cake emergencies or something along those lines, or somebody's tan's not working out, or I have no idea what this is going to be like. But hopefully, we'll be able to film and share a lot of the experience, so that again, for entertainment and inspirational purposes, if you will. All right, people, welcome to the first of the introductory episode of Blood, Sweat, and Genetics, the Road to a Father and Son Men's Physique show. And yeah, this is the introduction of the project, and let me explain what it is, and hopefully you'll join us as my son and I have decided together to do a men's physique show for the first time. Neither one of us is a bodybuilder or a professional, but we both decided that at this time in our fitness journey, my son specifically wants to compete. So after much training and much working out, he's in pretty good shape. And yeah, we've decided, my wife and I, to like support him. And in my case, I'm going to actually do everything with him, together with him, as we go on this road, because he's my son, but also he's a young man with Down syndrome and autism. He's a 26-year-old young man, and by doing this, he's always been inspired by me. So I wanted to do something that's worthy of him, that he wanted to do, and that we could then do together and have this once in a lifetime kind of experience. So of course there are challenges to any bodybuilding endeavor like this, and this one definitely presents some unique challenges. So for this episode, I just wanted to kind of lay out big picture what it is that we're trying to achieve, a little bit of who we are, and hopefully you'll find this journey interesting. You learn something, and we'll share something that will give you some hopefully some inspiration and some enjoyment. So okay, without further ado, let's start from the beginning. So the first part of this endeavor, this project, the plan, if you will. We're thinking about, we train one day on, one day off in my case, full body workouts. In his case, he trains 3 times a week resistance training and 1 time a week with a functional coach, the amazing coach Kevin Burke, who we will have at some point during the series to talk to us about. He works with Chandler not just with strength and conditioning, but also functional movement training in order to improve his hand-eye coordination, mobility, etc. So it's a fully functional coach, as well as doing the strength training, also running and cardio. Speaking of which, cardio, our plan is low intensity steady state in the mornings to keep that fat loss steady without burning muscle. Nice and easy also for compliance purposes for Chandler. In my case, since I'm a little bit older and I'm watching my cardiovascular health, I always do fasted morning cardio. That's a non-negotiable. I do 20 minutes of that, zone 2, every day, rain or shine. Haven't missed it, as I said that, have not missed it since I started months ago. So in any case, cardio is going to be a part of this. There'll be a lot of steps. Chandler favors the stepper at the gym, so he'll be using that. Next, nutrition. So we're starting a small calorie deficit, tracking our macros daily. We do high protein, pretty moderate carbs, and some fats, depending. What we try to do is keep one or the other, one low and one moderate, be it the carbs in general, generally speaking. But the focus is definitely in the caloric total, as well as that minimum amount of that 1 gram of protein that we aim to get. So that's the general plan. Now, we have some great friends in the community, in the bodybuilding community, who have offered to give us a little bit of guidance in the diet optimization space. So again, as those folks make their contributions, we will make them part of the show also, and part of the vlog, so that perhaps if you need, you can reach out to them, as they are coaches and they are professionals and this is what they do. Next, and fourth item of the plan. And this one, for me, is probably going to be the hardest to figure out. It's posing, which we're hoping to have at least 2, 3 sessions a week from day one from now, starting Sunday, which is when we meet our posing coach. We've contacted him. He's a local IFBB men's physique pro, I believe. In any case, he's been willing to help us with our posing. I'm terrified of this. I have zero physical grace for this kind of thing. Chandler is very dramatic, as you will see from the footage that we'll show during the vlog as we publish more material and record him. He's very animated. So, but animated doesn't mean graceful. So we're going to try and figure out a very simple posing routine where we can emphasize our physique, play to our strengths, and make it simple enough that when we reach the stage, both Chandler and I, Chandler doesn't have any issues with executing his routine. He'll know exactly what to do. And in my case, I won't be like, have a crippling case of stage fright and freeze, and I hopefully just go into that flow also. So similar to him for different reasons to ensure that we can actually do the presentation and do the show. So that's the first piece of this, that plan overall, and we will get into the weeds, into the details as we go forward with that. All right, so second chapter, better look at diet and nutrition. At our house, we're big on meal prep, and we're starting, clean but not miserable. We do lean meats, a lot of pork loin. We do chicken breast, not so lean chicken thighs every once in a while, just to kind of like throw it in there. A little bit of red meat every so often, not very often. Lots of salmon in this family. We do rice, potatoes, simple sweet potatoes. Lots of veggies are easy, and fruit for our carbs. Actually, we prefer fruit, honestly, better than some of the simple carbs and gummy bears and all that kind of stuff. And we're gonna eat all this stuff and drink water like which it is our job for the next 12 to 13 weeks. We're going to taper carbs as the weeks go on, probably, again, deferring to our coaches. They'll tell us what to do as conditions tighten up. They'll tell us when to go on those high carb days or low carb days, and when to start cutting the actual total calories, all that stuff. As far as supplementation goes, Chandler is an all-natural athlete, so we're talking creatine, whey, fish oil, the usual, solid multivitamin, and whatever minerals he needs if he has any mineral deficiencies, which we're big on getting that checked by the doctor since he was little. Any advantage we could get for him, we would do. And one of the things that we noticed very early on when we discovered that he had celiac was his nutritional deficiencies. So we've been very aggressive in trying to address those so that he can thrive, so he can grow. In my case, I am a TRT person, so I am not natural in any way, shape, or form. If I were, I would not be holding anywhere near the amount of muscle I can hold at age 54. So no bones about it. I just want to be straight, clear, and straightforward with where I am, that we don't have that whole natty versus enhanced debate that people do. I am a TRT plus person, and I supplement with testosterone on a weekly basis. And I have since December 2024, just to be 100% clear where we are. Okay, so with that being said, the road ahead, part 3. Oh my goodness. So this isn't just about like getting shredded, even though that's super cool to take the pictures, right? And to also show that you have the mental fortitude and the willpower to do something this challenging and make it work. It's also about discipline, accountability, and doing something rare, okay? That father and son on the same stage, pushing each other the whole way, kind of supporting each other. We're like a team of two, army of two. We're going to hopefully bring on the series like every win, every setback. You're going to see it all. Maybe a few late night rice cake emergencies or something along those lines. So, somebody's tan's not working out, or I have no idea what this is going to be like. But hopefully, we'll be able to film and share a lot of the experience. So that, again, for your entertainment and inspirational purposes, if you will. So anyway, if this sounds like a fun ride that you'd be interested in, hit subscribe, follow along. join us on the road to the show as we go. And in the following weeks, probably in the next week or two, we're going to start check-ins, our first posting session. It's go time. Let's do this thing. So thank you everyone for your time. I hope you find this entertaining and valuable. Check out all the other videos that we have. We have a channel for success and human optimization. We also have Geeked and Jacked, which is a fun little nerdy. It's bodybuilders and nerds together in one. Two flavors that you didn't know mixed really well actually do mix really well. So, like I said, hit like, subscribe, enjoy the shows, and thank you always for your time and attention. Have a great evening. Can't wait to share this with you guys. Bye bye.